Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my channel. It's been a minute since I can do one of these. Oh my God, it's been a minute. And I know the reason why it's been a minute is because Neptune was doing something weird in the sky. So we're not going to go into that, but I'm definitely going to get into this dream. I do apologize if you hear any noise in the background. I keep trying to get away from the noise, and it's just like, yeah. Anyways, we're going to focus on the dream, okay? Because I feel like there's a warning in this for Rihanna. I don't know what's going on around her. I don't know who she's trying to collab with. But Rihanna, if you see this girl, just let this be interpreted how you will, however you understand dreams. Because something tells me that you're really good with understanding dreams or breaking dreams down. Like you have a real deep insight. You sit back and you really contemplate things. You know what I'm saying? Like you really go deep within. So, and if I'm not mistaken, aren't you a Pisces? You might be a Pisces. I don't know, girl. You might be. I don't know. I don't feel like going to look for it right now. But, anyways, all right. So the dream started off with me being at a Rihanna concert. I remember looking down from the angle from where I was standing. I was up on like a balcony or something, and I was looking down on Rihanna and I was watching her perform. In and out of performance, I remember seeing my old street. So it's like 1 minute I was at the concert, the next minute I was on my old street. Like, what the hell? That was kind of confusing to me, but okay, whatever. So let's fast forward, got to the end of the concert. At least I'm thinking like this is the end of her performance. So I don't know who she was collabing with, but it was definitely near the end. I saw her take a seat and I saw her cross her legs, but I did not see the face and or the rest of her body. But I do remember seeing her legs, and I remember um, her being in red stockings, right? But it was giving very bony, like the bony lady. Like she was very, very bony. And it really wasn't giving me the energy of Rihanna. It was giving me Lady Gaga. So it's like, how did I go from watching Rihanna perform to watching who I believe is now sitting down, Lady Gaga? Someone please explain this. So I saw a man come and kneel before her. I'm still going to say it's Rihanna, even though I didn't see the face of Lady Gaga, but I'm just going to stay on stage. At the end, she sat down and this guy came and he was dressed in black. He was like in bondage. He was dressed in like this BDSM type of get up, right? His face was covered where you could only see his eyes, and his mouth was exposed, and he had on something that looked like a bra, and he had on these booty shorts or something like that, but it was definitely giving BDSM, right? He proceeded to kneel before her and put her foot in his hand, and it was like without any effort he proceeded to lift her up, and he lifted her up into, I guess, I don't know, he just started to lift her up. It was like effortless. It was almost like magic. Like he just put her foot in his hand and he just lifted her up. She just ascended. That's the word that I heard, ascended. So I don't know what that means. It's kind of eerie for me because I'm like, ascended, that means like either you're passing on or you are going to the next level in your life, in your career. But when you think about Rihanna, how many more levels you going, girl? God damn, you got you got I'm sorry y'all, I ain't mean to cuss. Like, but when you really think about it, like what is the next, how is she going to trump herself? You know what I'm saying? Like what is her next level? Because you've done makeup, you've done movies, you've done music. What have you not done that we are about to be amazed by now? Because I'm waiting, girl. So it's either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like how are you going to trump yourself, or what is going to happen that we need to be aware of, like when it comes to like Rihanna? Is there a warning? So then he proceeds to get on the table and he's doing all of these weird type of things, right? So, like I said, it was giving very much so um, bondage, BDSM. It was really weird as hell. Like, it was really, really weird. So he just performs. He's starting to perform. You know, after he lifts her up and he's starting to perform. And when I say lift, I do mean like if you can imagine like a Mary Poppins type of being lifted up, like that kind of situation. So, but after he did that, she goes up. He continues to perform as if he's segueing, because, like I told you, I remember it just feeling like Lady Gaga for some reason. So he continues to perform. He's dancing. He's dancing. After he did that, he's dancing like almost as if he's segueing into the next performance or something like that. Like he's about to, it kind of felt like it was kind of giving ritual, and he was performing some kind of, I don't know, something right before like the audience, like right smack dab in the middle of the audience. The stage continues to go out into the middle of the audience, and there's people on the table, and he's entertaining all of these people, gyrating on all these people, men and women. He was entertaining both. Okay. And the next thing you know, I mean, that was pretty much for me the end of that dream. There was something else, but I can't remember. I was about to say it, but I guess it's not meant for me to say it. But yeah, I feel like this is a warning. I really do. I feel like it is definitely something to be aware of. Be careful who you collab with. Be careful who you call yourself entertaining, because people don't always have your best interest at heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be careful of that, because people sometimes they'll see you doing very good and they'll just simply want to push you off of your throne. Like when you think about Rihanna, she doesn't have any kind of, she's not put in a box. You know what I mean? Just about every race likes Rihanna. So she's not put in a box. She's very much so a wide spectrum. Like she's not confined. You know what I mean? So when people see that people actually like you, when people see that people actually love you, there are some people that just don't want people to like you. They don't want people to love you. They just want to, overthrow you. They don't like for people to like you. So I feel like that's the situation with her. And I feel like she needs to be very careful about who she allows herself to collab with, who she allows herself to have any kind of business dealings with, because there are some people who are trying to be sneaky right up under her nose and trying to overthrow her or trying to take from her. So she needs to be very careful. If anybody else wants to give their interpretation of this dream, just, you're more than welcome to leave it below in the comments, but that's just my opinion of what I got from it. Like she was performing 1 minute, but it felt like somebody else was on stage, and it was almost like, okay, we're going to get you to the point where you are ascended, like you need to like move on, and people have very sneaky ways of doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? So she needs to watch her business dealings. She needs to watch the people she calls her friends. She needs to watch all of that, because when you are starting to do better than people, people don't want to see you do better than them. They say that people want to see you do good, but just not doing better than them. And she needs to be aware of that. So that's just my opinion about that. And until next time, y'all, peace.